Solid FM. Your time says about 38 minutes gone past 11 a.m. We have a gentleman in the studios. We have two actually. But we're going to be speaking with Antonio Pedro Oliveira Moreira. He's touring Africa on bicycle.
Yeah, that's right.
What's wrong with the planes, my brother? What's wrong with the planes? What happened to an aeroplane?
I'm very afraid of planes. No, I'm joking. It's not that. It's just, when you go by plane, you get from point A to point B,
yeah.
and you miss all in between.
Yeah.
Even on a bus, like if I take a bus from Lagos to Enugu,
Yeah.
I have no idea what's in between.
Okay.
So if I'm on a bicycle, I think, more extreme than that, only if I walk, So like on a bicycle, I actually get to go through every little town.
What of a motorbike? Why didn't you just try a motorbike?
That's too easy, man.
Man, I can't imagine myself riding a bicycle from where did you start?
Well, I started in Portugal, where I'm from,
Okay.
and then I went to Spain. I took a boat to Morocco, and then all the way, all the way through the coast. And to tell you the truth, about a year ago, I couldn't imagine that myself. But then I just listened to some stories of people that had done it, and I was like, yeah, man, I want to do this.
Yeah, because I've heard people ride around on power bikes, motorbikes, but a bicycle. Which countries have you been through now?
So after Spain, I took a boat to Morocco,
Yeah.
and then I went down to Mauritania, Senegal, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Togo, Benin, Nigeria.
So
and
you went through Benin, came in through Badagry, and
I came from, to tell you the truth, I don't remember the name of the border, but I came from
is this semi border, right?
No,
Not the border.
what's the name?
It's actually in Ogun State.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Ogun State. Okay, you came to Ogun State.
Yeah,
okay.
that's it.
And the other man who's speaking is Ugu Wilson Uche. He's into trend discoveries. Okay, Antonio, and you're from Portugal,
Yeah.
the land of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes, I'm reminded every
Yes,
single day.
everyone says that. Everyone says that. Let me ask you a question. Why don't you guys make Madrid your capital? Why is Lisbon your capital?
Why don't you make Yaoundé your capital?
I don't know. But everyone knows Madrid probably because of the football club and all that. But Madrid is a cool country. Sorry, Portugal, nice country. Why are you touring Africa? Why?
Well, I really like traveling, and 3 years ago I went on a big trip in Asia, and I came back, wrote a book about it, and it sold quite well. So I thought that maybe I could do this for a living. So,
Okay.
so I had to travel. I didn't have to, but I wanted to travel somewhere else.
All right.
And Africa seemed like the right choice because, as you probably are aware, like there's a lot of stuff that people say about Africa that's not necessarily true. Like it's really dangerous and all this and all that. So I wanted to come and see for myself. And the truth is, I've been here for like 8 months, and I haven't had any trouble whatsoever.
8 months in Africa, 8 months in Nigeria.
No, 8 months in Africa.
In Africa. Okay.
So yeah, I wanted to come and see it for myself. And when I go back, actually, I can share this experience, and people can learn a bit from the eyes of someone that has no interest or intention to defend or to attack anyone or anything.
All right.
So, I'm not like some TV station with some biased opinions or
Yeah.
interests to defend. I'm just a guy out here on my own. And because I haven't really had any problem,
Yeah.
and even if I do, the only bad person is the person that does that problem to me, is not
Yeah.
the whole continent.
Yeah.
So, I just want to share that, how in the end we're all the same. We're all just people trying to live their life and be okay and cool and happy. And that's like one of my goals, is to share this with you.
In Nigeria, where have you traveled through? Where have you traveled through in Nigeria?
So I went through Ogun State, as you said.
That should be Idiroko, right?
Yes.
Idiroko, yes. Yeah.
And then, so I stopped near in a town called Papalantu. Then I went to Lagos.
Okay.
From Lagos, I went to Ikorodu, then Ijebode,
Yeah.
then a place whose name I don't know because it was like some small town with a gas station. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
Then Okbodi, Akbor,
Okay.
Benin City in the middle, in between those, and
You probably went through Onitsha. You crossed
then
the bridge?
Onitsha, Onitsha, and then yesterday my pedal broke just after Onitsha,
Wow.
so I had to take a bus here.
Okay.
But tomorrow I'm going back to finish those kilometers by cycle.
So you will go back to Onitsha?
I'll take a bus back to Onitsha and I'll cycle back because
cycle.
I want to cycle every single kilometer.
So from here, where are you going to?
After Enugu, I'll be making my way towards Calabar. I don't know where I'm going to be stopping or anything, but
Wow.
and I'm going to make a day trip to Bayelsa.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good. You're going to Bayelsa, that means you have to pass through River State, Port Harcourt, go through Bayelsa. And that'll be nice. That's the president's hometown. It comes from Bayelsa.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah, when you go there, say, I'm going to the president's house. That's the president's house. Just go there and chill. Tell them I said you should go there.
Okay, yeah, I will. For sure.
All right, so your impressions of Africa so far. When Africa is pictured in Europe sometime, but now the perception has changed. They picture us as guys with lions and zebras, and then we are a lot of people who have problems. We have wars, we have issues, and people are cutting off people's heads. Where did you see that in Nigeria?
I wouldn't go so far that the perception is exactly that, like with cutting heads and all that. But I haven't seen anything like that in Nigeria. For me, in Nigeria, the worst aspect, or what's the least positive, is the fear. And I understand you have a lot of reasons to be scared because of what's going on in the northeast with the Boko Haram and everything. But I feel that this fear has contaminated a bit people's perception. And like many times I'm on the road and people point at me and they go like, Boko Haram, Boko Haram, Boko Haram. And in the beginning it was really annoying, but then I thought, you know, I just have to get used to it. I'm not going to do anything. So, and like the other day, this guy stopped me and he wants to search me. Like he had some card from some association. I'm like, you're not going to search me, man. You're not the police.
Yeah.
So this has been sometimes a bit tough, but it hasn't really impacted my trip in any way negative. Like it's not like I was beaten or stopped or robbed or anything. The police, they've been really cool and nice. 1 or 2 or 3 times they asked me for money, which is not so pleasant. But I managed to get away with it. I didn't push it so hard.
Do you ride with a convoy, or you just?
I just ride. Yeah, I'm on my own.
You don't have a car behind you?
No, you look surprised.
You can't be really surprised.
Yeah, no, and you know, even if I don't have a car behind me, I still say that nothing really happened, and no cutting off heads or anything.
Are you driving? Are you going to ride to the north anytime soon?
No, from here I'm going to Cameroon and then all the way to South Africa. That's my goal, from north to south.
Oh, I thought you were going around there so you say hi to some of the Boko Haram boys. That's all right.
Well, you know, maybe next time.
All right, thank you very much, Antonio Pedro Oliveira Moreira. You know, your name is, you know, a lot of Nigerians watch a lot of Portuguese, Mexican movies. Antonio!
Oh, Antonio, come!
Antonio, come!
Anyway, if you could just allow me to, if anyone is curious or interested in following, on my Facebook is Pedro on the Road.
Pedro on the Road.
Yeah.
It's one word or just separate? Pedro space on the road.
Yeah, it's separate. Pedro on the road.
Right.
Yeah.
Follow him on Facebook, Pedro on the Road, and follow his trip. He's all around Africa. He's been through Nigeria, and he'll be going through Cameroon, South Africa. It's good you spend time in Nigeria. It's a nice country. Come next time. Next time, come by flight so we can hang out.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
All right, Wilson, you're also here. How was your connection with him?
Yes, of course. Over the years, I've had this passion towards tourism, touring the whole of Africa.
Okay.
And then just one night like that, I checked my mail and then saw someone asking me if he could come around Nigeria as part of his trip.
Okay.
I said, wow, you're welcome. And here he is. First of all, we met in Lagos when he arrived. And then we've done a couple of things trying to promote our tourism. And that is actually my main aim. Trying to let people know that Nigeria is not as bad as being portrayed out there.
All right.
For us, Pedro coming around is more like an affirmation of our tourism being very, very vibrant.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Pedro. Thank you very much, Wilson, for coming around. We wish you the very best in your later trips and all that stuff.
Thank you.
Follow him on Facebook, Pedro on the Road. I'm going to follow him right now, so you go ahead and follow him also. He's on the road and trying to discover Africa. He's touring Africa on bicycle. I can't even ride a bicycle from here all the way till there. But anyway, you have challenged me right now. I'm going to get annoyed to get myself a bicycle.
Yeah, man. I'll see you in Congo or
I'll
somewhere.
see you in Congo. Just look behind you. See me behind. It's all right. Thank you very much, Pedro, for coming around. It's been a pleasure. Up next is Chincherry Experience right here on the Rock Station. If he's in the building, let's go.